Oh my god. Yeah, so we've got to...
What the heck? Hey, remember, we're
you should
live.
see up in front of us here, up in front of Alpha.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Something just hit. Whoa, what the hell
What was that?
A jet or something landed there on the left.
Wow!
Oh my god! There's cars flying everywhere.
Oh, we've got carnage behind us, a bus and a semi flipping through the air.
You should see what's in front. You should see what's up here by Alpha now.
No, you don't, Travis.
Whoa, something just punted me.
Wow!
Oh my...
That's a 30-second replay.
Yeah, so we've got to...
What the heck?
Oh, you should see up in front of us here, up in front of Alpha.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Something just hit. Whoa, what the hell
What was that?
A jet or something landed there on the left.
Wow!
Oh my... That never gets old, does it?
Nope.
That
It never does.
That is hilarious. Welcome back. We've got a stream for you. We're gonna wait a moment for a few more folks to log on. Thanks, Mark. I really enjoy it. Hey, Trekker King, did you get a new profile pic? Cause that, or maybe it's just me, cause I don't remember nothing. Yeah. So we're going to kick this off. We are, well, let me just wait a little bit longer. Let me get a couple more people in here, and then we'll get started. Let's see, I guess I don't need this any longer. Close that. Well, we'll just go ahead and, oh, here we go. Walter D, hello. NRG Beast, what up? Tenfitty in the house. Yes, he is. Is this still up and running? Can I join? This is not a convoy, Aaron. This is a solo run. Mark, yes, I am well. I did work today, but I got a chance to chill a little bit. I've been fed. I even had a beer. I haven't had a beer in a couple of weeks. I just decided to have one today. So, oh, I see. Trekker King has got a Buffalo Bills AFC Champs pick. Well, that's great. You and Bucks can go head to head later on. All right, Dusty, what up? I'm glad you enjoyed or got some usefulness out of that tutorial video. Walter, my evening is awesome. Like I said, I've had a beer, so I'm relaxed. I'm chill. Evening, Leslie. Yes, it's pretty darn early for you. It's got to be about 2 a.m., I assume. Yeah, I think it is. Glad you made it. All right, we've got 21 viewers, or 19 or 21, depending on how you look at it. I still don't know how to read that. That's okay. Let's get everyone up to speed. So, today, I'm going to do some standard runs with a slight twist. I have purchased a trailer. And let's take a look at that trailer. It's nothing particularly. Whoa, Trekker King bought coffee. Thank you. I could always use coffee. Let me turn this off because it's a little loud. So, I have bought a, oh, I only got the, whatchamacallit, the air wing on one side. Wow, that's crazy. I'm going to have to pull forward and fix that momentarily. Anyway, I decided to go ahead and buy an insulated 53-foot trailer and just haul some cargo for a change. And we are in Reno because that's where my garage is. And we're not at my garage. We're at the service center, Peterbilt Service Center. So I need to pull forward. And I need to work on the that's not the right one. That's the truck configurator. I need the trailer configurator. So this is a new thing. So I need to come over here and add, not the markers, the panel painted side skirt. Okay. This is already set how I want it. This is the marker lights along the side. The more my personal opinion is, the more lights, the better. All the better to see you with, my dear. So, there we go. All right. As I said, we're in Reno, and I've already booked the load. I booked the load out of Reno to Sacramento. Let's hop in the cab, and let's hit the road. Oh, guess I was already out.
Chicken hauler.
Oh, I guess I didn't even look to see where we were going. Let's check the map. Oh, I could have swore I booked that load. Cargo market. Reno. And the reason why I chose Sacramento is it is a fairly... Well, I didn't want to go short, but I wanted to get off into this this new area. We haven't done that enough yet. Okay. Oh, wrong button. There we go. So we are going over here to this Walmart distribution center. So we just gotta... Wants to go on the freeway? I don't think so. Let's go that way. You'd think that would go this way. There we go. Skip all that turning. While we're driving to our pickup, let me get on the road first.
Finding a new route.
Oh, was that the wrong way? I went the wrong way, didn't I? No, I didn't go the wrong way. I don't know what she's talking about.
Here for you.
Couple of what?
A couple of highs from Ron Warren, Carlos D. Jackal.
Carlos D. Jackal?
If I said that right.
Maybe, but that's a infamous terrorist. And who's... Oh, there goes the game. Back to the taskbar. Ah, managed to recover just in time. I don't like the looks of that, starting out going back to the taskbar like that. Oops, speeding. Alright, so I wanted to share some stuff. I've been working a lot this past couple of weeks at my part-time job. My part-time job, where I'm supposed to be getting about 25 to 30 hours a week. That's what I asked for. Last week I worked 45 hours. Kicked my butt. And it's not just because, you know, it's working a bunch of days. It's working a bunch of long days. Let me tell you about this week. I've worked 3 days this week. I've logged probably 37 hours.
Left, and then turn left.
In fact, I logged 30 hours in 2 days. Guess I'm in the wrong lane.
Turn left.
Yeah. I've reminded them they need to hire them another driver so we can cut my hours back. I need time to make more videos. And do other things. Anywho, that's not the main thing I wanted to tell you. That's more of a gripe on my part. So this weekend, right now, going on at the Speedway in Las Vegas is the, I don't know if it's annual or not, but I think it is, EDC. I don't know what that stands for, but it's a big music festival. Some of you will probably be familiar with that. I don't even know who the musicians are that are, you know, doing gigs there. But I imagine there are some big names. So if you know of any of these big names, drop a comment and share it with the rest of us. But I can tell you that the other day, I took a loaded trailer with stuff in it over there to the Speedway. And then they unloaded it, and then I went back later and got the empty trailer. Well, Monday I'm going back, bring an empty trailer to load stuff up. And stuff meaning furniture for places where people are going to just hang out. But what I've heard about this EDC thing is that it is just one big music festival and get together, kind of like a modern what's that big festival back in the
Lollapalooza?
No. Back in the early 70s, late 60s.
Oh, Woodstock?
Woodstock. Yeah, it's like that on steroids. Huge. RVs, more RVs than I could count.
And then turn left.
And people show up and they rent little igloo things to sleep in and do other things. It's crazy. The traffic is just a nightmare. Anyway, so that's one thing. That's what I've been working on this past few days. And I'll be working again on Monday, going to pick up stuff I dropped off. Another thing I'll be doing on Monday, and I don't really know the details, but we'll be moving some equipment for a customer who's contracted to move equipment for Katy Perry. That's happening on Monday. And no, I don't expect to be seeing Katy Perry or hanging out with Katy Perry. And I'm okay with that. Nothing against her, just not my cup of tea. Because I'm a grumpy old fart. Anyway, but I thought you might be interested to hear some of the stuff that I'm doing. Trucking here in Las Vegas. Not just conventions and things. Also music festivals. Alright, we are getting really close to, there it is on the right. Awfully close. Oh yeah. I don't want to scratch up my new trailer. Looks like I'm going to scratch up my new trailer. In the meantime, let me take the job. Okay. Let's see if I can get this guy to move. Can't hardly see him. Oh, I think I bumped him. Yeah, I could have done a little better job of coming in here. Now I'm looking like Swifty. Yep. That's what I get for yakking. Didn't even see where we're supposed to go. Oh, back here. I know that by default. Because I've done this kind of place a few times. Are we getting any responses to the EDC question? Moderators?
Nothing yet.
Okay. Well, you mean everybody else is stuck in the mud too?
And we got sidetracked with some computer talk.
Well, loading up cargo with your own trailer is a little different than hooking up to a preloaded trailer. I think this is probably the first time that I've done that. Or this. With this. It is with this profile, I'm sure. Oops. Yep, this is going to take a couple of little... I'm going to wind up doing a blindside back on it, so I'm going to bump that trailer, my goodness. Oh yeah. I have botched this up good. So I'm going to get out and look.
I know what happened. You've been taking backup lessons from me.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Well, that's alright.
You can do it. You're Boomer.
I can do it. I am Boomer.
Oh wow, now I just saw how to type the spaces.
Kind of reminds me of that episode from the Star Trek The Next Generation. But you are the Picard!
Yeah.
Oh, and then the guy shows everybody by shooting him with an arrow. And like, see? Alright, we're doing a blindside back. Yeah, this is not supposed to be this hard. Look at that. I can almost see out that window. I can see out the window, but I can't quite see everything I need to see. So I need to stop and get out and look. Oh yeah. I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah. Gonna have to make some adjustments here.
Yeah, there we go. Raul, dang, I can't speak. Ruiz says, how are you doing from Piedmont, Oklahoma?
Piedmont, Oklahoma. Hello. We've got a few Oklahoma folks in the Discord. In fact, we've got how many moderators from Oklahoma in the Discord? Wolf?
2.
And Stoller.
Well, speaking of, Wolf just dropped into the YouTube chat.
I am really making a mess of this.
Yeah, still doing better than I would. I would have hit the button and said, here, just load me.
Yeah, I'm getting close to that, but I can't. I am the boomer. I must do it. Should have seen me today. Backing into the dock in a tight spot at Caesar's Forum.
Oh, so it was just getting you practice for tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a couple of us working that job. We each had to bring 3 trailers. Bring one.
Wow.
Bring one that was loaded. Bobtail back to the yard. Grab another loaded one. Drop it in a different door. Then hook the first one that's now empty. Head back to the yard and repeat that for 3 trailers. And it was tight every time. Now I was driving a day cab, so it was a little easier for me. My partner was driving, he has his own sleeper. You know, he has his own truck and it's a sleeper. So it has a longer wheelbase. So he had a little tougher time. Well, I apologize for wasting everybody's time doing this so horribly.
I believe you pronounce it year, as he's wondering what does that sound when you turn the wheel.
Don't we have a member in the Discord by that name?
Years, yep.
Yeah, you may be hearing the steering wheel turn. Me, not so much, because I got headphones on.
Yeah, I don't hear it either because I got the volume down.
Alright, we are so close I can almost taste it.
So Raul wants to know what kind of semi-truck you drive in real life.
I drive an International, I think it's a 9400 day cab with a single axle. I'm not a fan of that, but that's what I got. Finally! Now we have to wait to get loaded. I did not even look at the time frame on this. We are loaded. Alright, let's take a look at the timeline. What do we got here? No time to take a break. We got 5 hours of ideal driving time. We got 8 hours and change to do it. So, let's get to doing it. Oh, and we are going to Sacramento. To the Amazon place, apparently. Or UPS.
Some more California exploration.
Right, that was the point. I didn't say that, but that was the point. I mean, I sort of said it, but not that way.
PC Games says, hey, or hello, how are you doing?
Who was it?
PC Games.
Easy Games. How you doing? Let's see. There we go. We are still maneuvering in the yard. I'll leave the flashers on. Wow, this feels heavy. £34,618. It is not that heavy. Yep, just like real life. Gotta swing wide. It's a friggin' trailer. Let me see if I got any damage. Nope, we're good. Probably got some scuff marks from that soffit on that building back there when I pulled in.
JJ Man 1982 says hi, new to the chat, been watching your videos for a while. He's addicted to the game, still haven't figured everything out though.
Well, welcome JJ, or at least welcome to the chat. Glad you've been watching. Glad you stopped lurking and joined the chat. Same thing is true for all you lurkers. And I say that as one lurker to another.
I forget which button is it that tells you how much weight you're carrying on you?
F6 shows that.
I believe it's F6.
Right.
And that's for Adam. Adam, he asked that the way to tell how much cargo you're hauling, so.
Yep. The F6 will tell you what the cargo is, how much it weighs, and the destination, and when you are expected to get it there.
Carlos is asking if you went back to your 200 horsepower engine.
No. I've got a 550 horsepower.
Keep right, and then turn right.
With an 18-speed transmission.
Turn right.
Yeah, you ought to see me make some of these turns in Las Vegas. Rolling over curbs and stuff, because there's just not that much room where I gotta go. Whoa, what the heck was that? I didn't just pop a wheelie, did I? Any damage? Nope, no damage. Sure did feel awkward though. Alright, let's see if we can't get some speed. We're only...
Lift your front end up. I just got to see it.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't even understand how that happened. You notice how I'm swaying?
Raul says his stepdad drove a semi-truck. He drove a 2011 Freightliner Cascadia. And then Gordy Pitzel says hi.
Hello, Gordy. I think when I get up here to this inspection station, I'm going to take a look at my suspension setting. Because I am swaying a little bit too much. What is this? Oh no. No, I don't have time for this. No, Bucks, I am not going buccaneering.
I would never suggest such a thing. Or would I?
Subliminal message.
Go straight on.
What?
I'd have to see it. Yeah, I think I... Yeah, I could squeeze through that easy peasy.
I just got a red light violation. I guess I pulled too far forward.
Go straight on.
Alright, let me stop up here short this
yeah,
time.
you sure did. No, wait, what? You got robbed on that light.
I think so.
Wolf says do a Bucks move.
No, I don't think so. I mean, literally, I thought of your video. As soon as I come up on that accident scene, I started looking for the gap, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. Because not only is it wrong to bust through there like that, I just kept thinking there might be a helicopter I'd have to navigate around. Hey, Al Wayne, we gotta do a convoy soon. We keep talking about it.
I was gonna attempt to say that, but I just couldn't bring myself to say the last day or the last part. Wolf Gaming says, "Come on, go rogue." I would.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I was thinking about joining in a convoy in the Discord tomorrow, maybe. I'm jonesing.
Oh, here's a question from Adam. He goes, have you ever ran over or hit a sign by accident? In the old truck truth simulators, I have to watch my mirrors every time I have to make a turn.
You know, I scraped against a sign just the other day. One of the probably, I don't want to say the only time, but probably one of the only times. Coming out of a yard, a customer's place, and I didn't swing quite wide enough when I was pulling onto the city street. And I think I'm not positive, but I think I scraped up against that sign. It didn't damage the sign. I don't think it did anyway. I'm more worried about putting a scrape mark on the trailer. But even if nobody was watching, I was still embarrassed. Oh, I gotta go in. I'm supposed to be a pro trucker.
All Wayne loves this on your truck.
Thank you. So do I. I really like that sound.
Go straight on.
You know, it's funny, when I was trucking over the road, I didn't really give a hoot if my truck sounded this good. I was all about getting to where I needed to get and saving fuel. Since I started playing ATS, I've really started to appreciate that more. You know, the different kinds of trucks and engine sounds. Kind of funny, actually. All right, I need to check. Need to check in the gameplay. And that is truck settings, truck stability. I'm going to dial this up. Trailer stability, bring that up. Suspension stiffness, it's probably that.
Danielle Louise says, hey.
Hey, Danny. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, let's go show our papers. And this is the point when they ask you, "What are you hauling?" And you got to show them your bills, your paperwork for your load. And I would imagine if you're hauling anything agricultural related, that they're gonna do an inspection of your stuff.
Hey, we're up to 51 viewers right now.
Outstanding.
There's a good question from JJ Man 1982. Says, is it even possible to get hit with overweight fees in the game?
I don't know.
Oh, Brennan Brown answered him.
What did Brennan Brown say?
He said no, but if your truck has too much damage, then they hit you with equipment fees, and I can 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't have any personal experience with that.
I haven't been fined because of damage.
Lucky you.
But I've been, you know, I've been told, like, if you're at 5% or above, then you get a message that says, take better care of your equipment. So at what point do you get a fine? Do you recall?
I've had different, depending on how much damage, I've had it from, I think as low as $770 and higher.
Wow.
That I can remember. Oh wait, I mean, yeah, I never pay any of those, fees. Like, I don't buccaneer and get tickets for running red lights and, yeah, a few other things.
I probably should have reset my clock. What's going on, fellas?
GJM 1982 said I think 10% is when they start finding you at the scale.
Okay.
And also Tankman just dropped in too, said, hey Boomer and everyone, I'm a little late, but I made it. I hope
Hey, Tank.
everyone is doing good.
Glad you made it.
I think it's lower than 10%. I think I had 7% when I got that $770 fine, but I don't remember.
That's crazy. Well, I should have planned this better so that we weren't driving through here at night.
That's alright, at least you get to catch the sunset. I like those. Or you already did, I might have missed it. I was typing.
I don't recall seeing it.
Mountains probably hit it.
What does this say? 5% grade? That's not too bad. Yeah, I just hit my foot brake a little bit because we're not slowing down too much. I think we're going to take I-5 south.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Yep, I-5 south. Wow, I don't think I've, wow, that's pretty. I like how they did this. Yeah, I thought so. We're going to take US 50.
Turn right.
Oh, we got to be in the left lane, though.
Keep left.
Could have stayed in the lane I was in.
J. Dre 4 says he's got to be here for the stream. Says nice.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the engine brake. What was that?
Oh, yeah. J. Dre 4 got to see the stream, and he says it's nice.
Oh, good. I'm glad you could make it. I'm glad you can all make it. I'm glad I got to make it. I wasn't too sure.
Yeah, the hours you've been working lately, you never know when you're going to be able to do this.
Yeah, I worked some crazy hours for a part-timer.
Too bad I can't put gifts in the chat here.
That's probably a good thing. Like we're getting off up here.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, that light looked green to me.
Keep left, and then turn left.
John the Bricklayer says, "Good day. Enjoying my morning coffee and your stream. Cheers."
Good morning, John. I like to enjoy a video in the morning with my coffee too. Did he say where he was from? I'm guessing Australia.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing something about John being from Australia.
We are just right around the corner from our destination. I am going to run into a problem though with my clock.
Yeah,
Get
Perth,
ready to turn right.
That's where John says he's from.
Melbourne, if I'm not mistaken.
Turn right.
Yeah, he just commented back saying Perth.
Oh, Perth. I guess I am mistaken.
I believe they had the, I think it was Summer Olympics there at one point, way back in the 80s.
Huh.
Keep right.
Guess I could turn off my high beams.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
This is a roundabout? Or should I say a roundabout?
I was gonna say that.
Yep.
As our friend Blanken would say.
And Tank Man. But yeah, going around the roundabout.
Finding a new route.
Why are you finding a new route? I'm going the way you told me.
Speaking, Blanken, I think you've been having an effect on Boomer. He was talking to me earlier and he said, "Hey."
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good old Canadian rubbing off on him.
It happens.
That people say I don't sound like I'm from Canada. It's American sounding.
Oh, I didn't realize this road went both directions. I thought it was one way. Sorry, dude. Next thing you know, I'll be stopping for a Timmy's.
Can't go wrong with Tim Hortons.
Yeah. I just want to see those lights. Look at all those lights. All right.
Get ready to turn right.
Looks like we've already got our door assignment. I'm just gonna ease on over into the yard. Oh, that's right. I've got that feature turned on. Actually, I think I want to go down and turn around and come back. Just got my first yawn.
Finding a new route.
Now we'll do our setup.
Wolf says might not go wrong with Timmy's, but you can go broke.
Oh yeah? Are they expensive?
Not, well, a little bit, but they're not bad, but their stuff is so good. Yeah, you could go broke because you just want more and more.
Oh,
and more.
okay.
Especially about one of the drinks I was telling the boys about the other day. Yeah, I'm addicted to it.
So kind of expensive like Starbucks, but not as good? Or, I'm sorry, better than?
In my personal opinion, yes, Timmy's is better than Starbucks.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I have... Who's that guy? What's he doing?
So Adam was asking if it's easy to get lost around a warehouse.
Not normally. Because most of the new ones are laid out pretty standard like this. It's all a matter of, in real life, just finding your dock door that you get assigned to. You don't get a little flashing thing.
Centers. That's me asking.
Let me finish addressing the first thing first. These warehouse dock doors typically have big numbers right above them or next to them, and so you get assigned a dock door by number, and you just navigate to it. Sometimes you have to drive all the way around the building to find it, but they're all pretty well laid out, so it's easy to sort things out. All right, what was your question, Bucks?
So is that you were talking about getting lost and all that? What about convention centers? Those things can be pretty crazy, big ones.
No, because it's very well structured what you're doing, where you go. You pull into an area where you check in with the marshalling guy, for lack of a better term. He gets your information, your driver number, which is what you were issued at the marshalling yard. They are expecting you. They've got a checklist. And once they know who you are, they put you in a dock. They tell you right where to go. And in many cases, because they're driving these little golf carts or those other motor vehicles, you just follow them, and they'll take you right to where you're going. Well, we didn't get too... We got some money. We got some experience points. Let's find a place to rest. Nowhere here. Gonna have to go over... I'm guessing... That's...
JJ Man 1982 says he's disabled and always loved trucks. So the playing this game helps him feed that desire.
Cool. Yeah, he's not the only one. I mean, I'm not disabled, but we have some folks that are kind of disabled, right? Viking?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, there's a couple of them, or like some of the guys have been pretty injured too. But yeah, I think one of the guys in Discord, I believe, is missing his foot, something like that, and has a prosthetic, but he wants to try and play the game.
And I can't think of any reason why he shouldn't.
Yeah. Don't necessarily need pedals to play. Yeah,
right.
Even a gamepad works great for the game, whether it's PS5 or like a PS controller or Xbox.
Oh.
Turn left.
Yeah, this can be a great way to scratch that itch. For me, after being on the road for several years, and then I was off the road for 3 years before I even discovered this. And then once I started playing this, I'm like, oh my god, I can't stop. It was scratching that itch because I missed being over the road. I missed a lot of things about it. And this game took me back.
I completely agree with you there too on that boomer being an ex-trucker, long hauler.
Yeah. And every former driver that I've talked to that plays this game has said the same thing. And even some that are currently driving.
Yeah, we have quite a few in the Discord that are current drivers as well.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Yeah, it's got a lot of the positives about being a truck driver and none of the negatives that I can think of. Like, you don't have jerk dispatchers
Exit now.
or, you know, jerks at the shippers and receivers where you check in. They're not all like that, but there's a fair number of them.
Left. And then turn left.
Well, in game you could have sassy
Turn
granny.
left.
You do have sassy granny. That's a good point. I've run into some real characters, let's say, in the real world when I get to a shipper or receiver. It's like they hate their life and you're going to pay the price because they've got the power.
AJ Man's wondering if you would ever go back to over the road in real life.
You know, I've thought about it. I mean, I really can't. I could, but I really can't. You know, I've got my own health issues now. I struggle to pass the DOT physical as it is. Now, if I exercised more, was more at... I mean, I've lost a little weight the last couple weeks from working so many hours. But you know, I've really gotten used to just being home all the time. I couldn't do this channel like I am if I were over the road. Yes, I could make videos, but I wouldn't get them out. Well, not that I get them out that often now, but it would be even harder. One of the difficulties of that is just being able to upload them. It's gotten a lot easier now with unlimited data plans. But if you get, you know, if you get throttled after, you know, 30 gig or something, then it makes it tough to upload.
Turn left.
There's also the problem of, you know, stopping for the night in places with poor cell phone service or no Wi-Fi access. Truck stops, I don't know if they still do it, but when they first started having Wi-Fi availability, they charged for it, and it was ridiculous. Not only was it ridiculously expensive, but it was ridiculously slow because you'd get people on there at night streaming movies and other things, I assume, because I'm not looking in their truck. But there's just no bandwidth. Well, I got myself a hotspot, which was great until it burned through my data plan, or if I was in an area with really bad cell phone reception. There's not too many places in the country with no cell phone service, but there are a few. So the short answer is I miss the lifestyle. I miss being over the road. But no, I'm not going back. Then I couldn't hang out with you folks. But even as recently as today, I thought, you know, if I got my own tractor, I can do this kind of stuff for different places other than where I'm at now. But then I reminded myself that truck prices are heavily inflated right now, and I'd have to work 5-6 days a week to cover that note. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to wind down my career. Focus on this. Okay, I probably over-answered that question. Anything else I can over-answer? I know that one of the things that I enjoy is just driving. I love the challenge of driving with a big old trailer.
Adam Buser, I believe is how you pronounce it, is wondering, what do you think about driving the ice road? Is it dangerous for any trucker to travel on?
I don't have any personal experience. I've seen the show a few times back years ago. You know, it's like anything else. You know, you take it easy. You don't make stupid decisions, and you'll be fine. Isn't the ice road, is part of it driving over frozen lakes?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
Then you really got to be cognizant of your weight, your gross weight. I mean, I've driven on ice before in my car in Minnesota when I lived there. And, you know, you drive out to the ice houses. Well, that was creepy. But I wouldn't want to do it in a truck because I don't have a lot of confidence. But I mean, you know, I guess if you do it a few times, you get used to it. You just have to understand how thick the ice is. So I love a good challenge, but I don't know if I'd want that challenge. Maybe if I was a younger guy. At the age I'm at now, I've become more risk averse.
Completely agree with you there. Especially when you have kids.
Right.
They're a lot more cautious about things.
Yeah, I mean, my kids are all grown, but, you know, I got grandkids.
Keep left.
Wonder how much time I got left on my clock. Oh, 45 minutes. Okay. I was worried about blacking out. Guess I should slow down.
Hey Boomer, do you have the simulation, air brake simulation on in your profile? That's the question I'm asking because Brennan was talking about it.
You know, I've got the list of all my mods listed down below in the description, and I forgot to mention that. I do have the air brakes mod by Zeemods.
No, do you have the checkbox and the options turned on to use for that?
Oh, I'm sure I do, because I go full realism.
Oh, nice.
We can check in a minute. That should be under gameplay.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I do, don't I? Box.
You're lucky there's no gifts in here.
You'd have a gift just for me.
For those of you who weren't paying attention to why I just slowed down like that, I was about to drag my trailer across the front of that bus. I was watching in the mirror. It's just that I'm in a hurry to get to this place before my clock runs out completely and I start to doze off.
Walter D's asking what's the most HP motor you can put in your truck without mods.
I don't know.
I thought I heard somebody before tell me that it was 625 horsepower, but I'm not sure.
I do not need fuel at this time. I wish I could light up this place. Whoa! See, I didn't see that guy. I'm just gonna pull over here until I hit a spot and call it good, because I can't see too well. Alright, I'm gonna pull a rookie move. And I'm gonna just park right here. was that? Oh, my loan installment. Oh, wow, it's 12:30 in the afternoon. Huh. Okay. Let's see. We don't need fuel. We just got our rest. Don't have any damage. We got, 1%. That's no big deal. I can fix that, and I'm not even going to worry about 1%. Let's find a load. Cargo market. Out of Sacramento. Oh, should we do another load? Yes, we should. But not too long.
I think Adam's leaving because I see he says, I hope you have a good night.
Good night, Adam. Thanks for joining us. Ukiah. Is Ukiah one of the areas that has been updated?
Yes, I do believe it is one of the areas.
We're going to.
I was totally chatting away in the chat and didn't see if you had the air brake simulation checked on.
Let me grab this load. It's got to be there. This is what time it is now. 12:34 p.m. This load needs to be there by 10:46 p.m. And it's going to take us about 4 hours to do it. So we should be golden. I'm going to book it, and then I'm going to go into the options.
Make sure you got plenty of rest before you do that.
I just rested.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that either.
See, the clue was when I went from dark to light. Suddenly. That's okay. Someone's got to pay attention to what's going on. What are we looking for? Air brake simulation. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I have everything turned on to simulate realism. I do not have the automatic parking brake engaged because that's not real. Okay, so I think we're going to drive right back to where we just came from, to Amazon. Well, we were at UPS, so it's almost exactly the same.
Oh, you sure do have it checked. Look at you. Like a pro.
Yeah. Yep. All right, let's hit the road. Let's go get that freight, baby. Let me take a peek around here. Oh yeah, I almost hit that Exxon guy. It's amazing how it looks so much different during the daylight. Here I am, speeding through the parking lot. Notice how I'm swinging wide to get to that, to get lined up.
Brennan says, thanks for checking that on the air brake simulation. He's got
Welcome.
gold to learn in the game.
Awesome. You know, fairly early on, I told a story about early on doing these videos. I told a story about when I was out with my trainer, Scott, who did pop in for one of these live streams a couple of months ago. Look at all these cars. Yeah, I like a parade, but not when it's keeping me from being about my business. Anyway, so I told this story. I was still out. I was out with my trainer. Still a new guy.
Get ready to turn left.
Fresh out of school. And we went from Salt Lake City, which is where we were based out of, over to somewhere in Nebraska. Delivered a load to a place that made onion rings. Oh my god, that place smelled so good. Then we picked up some pet food. Is this where we're going? Yeah. Picked up a load of pet food in Nebraska, and we were bringing it back somewhere near Sacramento. Or somewhere in Central California. Well, when we crossed into California from Nevada, we hit that Weighstation that we went through just a little while ago in this video, last night in the game time. And I got pulled, I was driving, and got pulled into the inspection barn for a random check. And they found a problem with the trailer. There was a weld that had broke loose for somewhere, I forget where. But we got a fix-it ticket. And we went to that truck stop that we just spent the night at. We went there and got the trailer fixed and spent the night. So I have a memory of that place every time I go there, which has only been twice in the game so far. That's the second time, just now. Anyway, that truck stop exists in real life. And I guess I could have recreated that experience a little bit by going to get the trailer fixed there.
This game and being an ex-trucker is there's a lot of familiar places, familiar roads and sites.
Yep.
That
Sure
a guy
is.
gets to see all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, until they finish bringing out all the maps for all the states for the game.
Yeah, I've got video driving through Sacramento on the freeway that I plan on using for one of my real scenery videos.
Oh, Wolf just pointed something out. This rest stop, is this the one with the last visit?
That,
like in Trucknado?
yeah,
Yeah.
that truck stop is where some of us stayed. The rest of you stayed at a different one. But yeah, that's where we were.
Yeah, just before the car happened.
Yes, the Carnado or Trucknado, depending on your point of view.
Exit right.
Which was depicted at the beginning of this video.
Get ready to turn right.
So, Rooster Run, have you tried mod realistic economy yet?
No. And, you know, in theory, it should be right up my alley because of the realism. But I'm a little, you know, I'm thinking, well, with fuel prices being what they are, and load prices being what they would probably be, yeah, as unrealistic as load prices are in the game, in the base game, I've kind of adjusted to it.
Turn left.
So I think the UPS on the right is where we delivered last night.
Get ready to turn right.
So, John Christie says it's amazing the amount of level road you drive in your ATS and mine. All my runs are mostly uphill.
Well, John, I guess you just must have a special game because, yeah, I don't really have that much of a problem with that. I know you've commented that many times. But, like, what is this guy doing? What is his problem? Driving here from Reno, it was mostly downhill. I almost hit that guy. If we were to drive back to Reno, it would definitely be all uphill. But I would have to ask, what size engine are you running? Because if you're driving, you know, using the basic engine that you start with, you may be struggling with heavier loads. It may only feel like you're going uphill. Or even a slight incline would feel like a hill.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I don't know. Without looking over your shoulder, I don't have any answers.
Turn right.
Walter D comments, my uncle Jamie, he used to be an owner-operator. He hauled jet fuel for Jetstar, and I went one time and said never again with fuel.
Yeah, I'll bet. I would not want to do fuel or explosives. I mean, it should be safe and all, but if you had an accident, I mean, it could be all over.
Exit now.
And another thing I wouldn't want to haul is munitions. I mean, like artillery shells and things. Or the powder. Same reason.
Yeah, all that stuff you want to be careful with regardless. It could all go boom.
Yeah. I mean, imagine you're just driving like that accident that happened near Denver a few years back. That kid come hauling down the hill going too fast and he plowed into traffic that was basically stopped because it's Denver and that's what happens in Denver. And it was a big fiery crash. Well, if you're hauling fuel or explosives or something, boom. It's a bad day for your relatives. Oh, yeah, this one right here. Saw a news article recently about an accident that happened many years ago, but it came back up in the news again. About a guy that was hauling explosives or something explosive. And oh, gotta back down there, right? Yep, that's it. And actually, I think something happened. There was an outside actor, like somebody shot his truck or something, and it started a fire. I think he had ammonium nitrate. And it started a fire. And because he knew the explosiveness of what he was hauling, he was trying he was doing something to try and mitigate the disaster that was about to happen, and it all blew up, and he was killed. He was hailed as a hero. I saw the pictures. I think it happened in the 80s, but I saw the pictures of the road. It's like someone dropped a bomb. Yeah, I mean, he was a real professional, and I think he saved some lives, but he lost his own.
Yeah, definitely a hero then.
Alright, let's get out and look. Pretty close.
Walter D commented again about the previous. I don't know if anyone is familiar with Fort Myers or Fort Sarasota, Florida area. But the reason I said never again is because on the way to Orlando, heading north, a tanker hauling gas exploded.
I think I recall that.
That would be pretty scary. We were actually talking about that in one of the convoys today. Hauling fuel loads and stuff, and what it could do.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to back down into that place now that we're turned around. See how they got some obstacles in our way? Like that tractor? And these dumpsters? Oops, we're just not set up properly yet. Need to get the tail end of this trailer away from hitting that tractor. And once we get past that with the trailer tires, actually I'm not sure where yet, but the trailer tires are our pivot point for the trailer turning. Alright, let's get out and take a look. Yep, time to make that turn. Oops, wrong way. Oh, did it again. I still do that in real life sometimes too. Run the steer tires the wrong direction. And you can see the tire marks on this concrete in the game. So it's not like we don't have a clue. Or I guess I should say, it's not like I don't have a clue.
Yeah, you've mentioned before it takes as many times as it takes to get into a spot. Even the best of drivers don't hit it right the first time.
Right. I mean, I watched a guy today at Caesar's Forum. I was talking about that earlier. He was really struggling. But part of his struggle had to do with his tractor losing air as he was maneuvering. And he would get a little maneuvering done, and he'd lose so much air that, you know, his low air horn would start beeping, and he'd have to set the brakes and let the air build back up again. That is very frustrating, especially when he knew that both I and my partner were waiting for him to get out of the way so we could pull out. Finally, there was enough room that we could each pull out and get out of his hair. We'd both been there before.
Yep, that is a very frustrating thing. Even in the game.
Yeah.
I've had issues getting into the odd spot with my big long stretched limousine, and yeah, I've lost air pressure lots. Dusty Wilson says, "Hey Boomer, gotta go now. It's time for bed. Good evening, and I'll watch the rest of the video tomorrow."
Hey Dusty, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for showing up. Loading cargo. I don't even know how long it took us to get here.
I just noticed Sim Ninja's in here, and then Emiliano Cossi, I can't say the last name, I'm sorry, says hi.
Hi.
Yeah, maybe? Yeah.
Your name has already been butchered by one person I won't add to the fray.
Might as well not pile on, right?
Yeah.
And I'm good at it.
Yes, you are.
Alright, we have 170 miles to go to make our delivery near Ukiah.
And of course, Sim Ninja saying hello from his Colorado where the ponies are.
Turn left.
Hey Sim Ninja. I did look up Fountain on Coco Maps to see where it was, because I just wasn't sure.
Will says, wait, it's Colorado.
Colorado. Well, it's always been Colorado to me. So this looks like a traffic circle, but you can drive straight across it. So I will.
One of those straight through roundabouts.
Yeah.
Apparently that's what they call them in Texas.
Go straight
They
on.
just drive straight through them.
Man, they don't drive, they just shoot their way through them.
That too, yep.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
We need a GPS voice that says roundabout.
They should get a Canadian voice for the GPS system, that'd be great.
Well, they've got one that's Australian. I wonder what that one says.
I'd use that for the Euro Truck Simulator. Because you'd be hearing round the boot all the time.
Turn left.
I am sitting right in the crosswalk, and I don't care. Oh, time to go. I'm in the crosswalk, and I don't care.
I'm actually surprised you didn't get a red light ticket for that.
Yeah. Seeing as how I pulled through.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
We just check the map real quick and see which way we're going. So we're going back as if we were going to that truck stop. Except we're not turning off the freeway. We're going to take 80 to 37. And we're headed up to Ukiah. Okay, got it. I'm sure I'll forget it promptly. Bear with me here while I get out some lip balm because I live in the desert. And I keep losing it. Oh, what was that? What was that? 33 bought you a coffee. Love your videos. Thank you, 33. 30, yes, 33. I'm not familiar with that handle.
Get ready to turn right.
So I'm guessing that's a first timer. Thank you. I get all shook up and I lose track of what I'm doing and almost have an accident.
No idea how to pronounce this. Hopefully I don't murder it. Nakawo Obina. Cyril says, hello, I'm a big fan from Nigeria.
Hello. Hello to you in Nigeria. I am glad you have tuned in. Yes. You think... Oh, that's better.
Keep right.
Viking, can you repeat that name from Nigeria?
Really?
Or Bucks?
Wonkwao Obina? Or Abina? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm killing that. That's bad of me. I apologize.
Well, welcome and thank you for joining us from Nigeria.
Yeah, I'm not the best at saying names sometimes. Either like Bucks.
Yeah. Me too.
I think you did pretty well with that.
Thank you. I try. Not perfect.
They gave me another name that you can go call him by.
Cyril.
Keep left.
You know, I'm really gratified by the folks from around the world that tune in for these. I really do appreciate you folks doing that. It's nice to know that we've got an international audience.
JJ bought you a coffee.
JJ? It said 33, didn't it? Or was...
Is that JJ Man, 1982? Is that the one?
Yes.
I believe, yep.
I believe
yeah.
so. That's what Wolf said.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the coffee. Oh yeah, and let me know if there's any super chats and things, stickers. I keep forgetting about those myself. But I like the buy me a coffee feature because it pops up on my screen. Not to mention the fact it scares the heck out of me every time.
Just JJ.
But the alert message I get is kind of loud in my headphones, and I get startled every time. I mean, I am easily startled, but...
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, this is getting into some territory I don't believe I've ever been into in the game. Certainly not since the rework. I'm not even sure if I've ever been this way in real life. Not in a truck. Oh, I guess I've been this way before the update. In the game.
There's actually some more grayed out areas too in the game. They did a map update last night apparently.
Really?
And yeah, there's some areas that we've traveled quite a bit that are now gray again. Some mostly in Colorado.
Oh. Let me take a sneak peek of that real quick. We can pause the game for a minute. Now, I've been this way in some convoys that we've done in the past, not up to Ukiah, but on the way to San Francisco. And San Rafael used to be here, and it's not in the game anymore. So this is all new-ish. So Colorado.
N4TJ, I believe is how you pronounce that, says hello from Guatemala.
Hello. Guatemala. That's awesome. So let's see. Well, this is not my convoy profile, so there's places that I've been to in convoy. Thanks for joining us from Guatemala.
There was a bit of work we noticed done in Burlington, Colorado.
Oh, I haven't been there in the game yet at all, in any profile.
Yeah, they added some trees along I-70 before you get into Burlington, and then there's a big silo and stuff that was added to it as well in town.
They updated Colorado?
Yeah, yes they did, Bucks.
Oops.
Colorado.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I have got to go turn up the volume on Viking. I have a tough time hearing you.
Maybe I'll try putting the mic a little closer to my
Whoa!
mouth.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Break his ears, man. Break his
Sorry
ears.
about that.
No, you're just very soft-spoken.
Oh, okay.
Walter wants to know what's the longest haul you've done on the game so far.
I'm not sure. Probably 1,100 miles, maybe? That's a good question that I cannot answer. I mean, I've done some long hauls from Pacific Northwest to, well, Salt Lake City. That's not even 1,000 miles. I don't believe. So, yeah, I don't know. Probably at least 1,000 though.
Don Christie made a comment here too. Boomer asked me what size of engines I use. I only use the largest engines available for every truck, so it's not that. It was back just a couple minutes ago.
So,
Keep right.
what's the largest?
Exit right.
He just says, yeah, something. Boomer asked me what size of engines I use.
Oh.
I only use the largest engines available for every truck, so it's not that.
But he didn't list what the horsepower was on any of it?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
I know a lot of us use the 1066 Cat and the 1088 Cummins.
I'm using the 700 Cat on the modded profiles.
Wow, what's over there? Can't see now.
Just responded 600
That'll-
or 600 or 6 and a quarter.
Is that a Luma? That looked like a nice resort over there. Yeah, trying to pay attention to that and losing my place on the road.
Leslie Reynolds asked, what's the longest haul you have done in real life?
Real life, I've done coast to coast. Between one time was Seattle to Boston. I do not recall the distance, but it's, you know, like 2,200, 2,500 miles. Another one is New Jersey to Southern California. 2,500 or more, I forget exactly. I like those runs. Because you get loaded, and then you got 5 days of nothing but driving.
Seattle to Boston is just over 3,000 miles.
Oh, okay.
3,024.
There you go.
Yeah, the long runs definitely are nice, especially if they take 5 or 6 days to go from your start point to your destination. Those are nice runs.
Yeah. I have a, in my library, my video library, I do have that New Jersey to Southern California run. Each day is a video. I couldn't tell you what the titles are off the top of my head. This is pretty. So authentic. These trees, the river, the bridge. Hopland.
straight on.
Airplane!
Go straight on.
Welcome to Ukiah.
Keep right.
Hey, Solar Squid 68's in the house.
Or squid.
Solar Squid.
Exit right.
Did he change his name or did he just...
No, I did.
No,
Oh.
Bucks did.
I just decided to rename him. I'm sorry, Solar.
Get ready. Right. Turn right.
Oh. Okay, that time I actually hit the curb. I know I did.
Concrete bunny jumped out and got you, did it?
Yeah, that's it.
I hate them things.
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
Dunkin' Donuts.
They're pretty good too, but Timmy's is still better in my opinion.
Yeah, you know, I've never really been a Dunks fan. I know that, like, Allie Knight, she, truck driving gal that started doing YouTube videos before me. She's from the Northeast, Boston, I think. And she would rave about Dunks. And I've never really been a fan of their coffee. Donuts? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they had a tank. We were talking about this the other night. Tank, I agree with him too. The walnut crunch from Dunkin' Donuts was pretty dang good.
Man, that sounds good right now. I just can't have that stuff anymore. And is this it? Oh, I guess it is. I forgot where we were going. I guess we're going here. We are going to the Walmart Megastore. And here it is, getting dark again. Looks like we're going around back. Did I turn around and start backing in now? And if you don't know what I'm referring to, there's my GPS, and it's got that red pin with the pulsating circles. That's where we're going. So it's right around the corner up here on the left. Let's see where we're going here. Right there. That's where we're going. Right there. Okay. Let's get to maneuvering. Yeah, can't just focus on the mirrors. You gotta watch your surroundings. You'll swing into something when you're not paying attention.
Like another truck.
Like another truck or a dumpster or a you know, couple of pallets of stuff sitting out where it ought not to be. But yeah, like another truck.
Walter D says, Boomer, you would think the Walmart would spend money to make the loading dock area bigger.
Yeah, it's not about the trucks. It's about the real estate.
Yep, exactly.
I commented that, but it's really Wahlberg.
Yeah, this is, you know, this is only half the battle. You show up, and then you gotta find somebody to check you in, tell you which dock to get in. You go to the door, driver's entrance. You go to the door, and it's locked. You bang on the door. Oh, wait. First, you hit the ringer button. Do you hear a ringer? Maybe, maybe not. If you don't, you gotta bang on the door and hope somebody's around to hear it. Very frustrating at times. All right. Feels like we're going up an experience point slowly, but maybe it's just because I'm level 16. Okay, let's look at the map because we need to wrap up this video, but I want to see, is there somewhere that I can go to? There's a gas station. I cannot tell if they have rest. Nope, they just have fuel there. There's a rest area. There's another rest area up there. So I am just going to end the video right where we are and call it good because we're already over 2 hours. So I'll worry about finding a new place to go to get some sleep. Still not worried about fuel. So let's wrap it up. I want to thank our moderators today, Debucks, who is in the chat as the driving gamer, and Viking or Viking Hammer, who is a new new moderator. This is his first time, I believe, moderating in the chat.
It is, yes. Thank you.
And that's it. I'm your host, Boomer. Should have said that at the beginning, although most of you know that. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe, please, and hit the bell for hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when new videos are available. And please, please share these with your friends. That does help spread the word, as does commenting on these videos. It really does help. It lets YouTube know that people like these. All right. Thanks, everyone, for riding along with us today. And we will do it again soon. Oh.